Alright. I need to have the
Look at me.
I need to have order in this court before we begin. If I can please have the defendant on my left-hand side and the prosecutor on the right-hand side.
Hey, wait, is there gonna be a snack after this?
Your left or right?
My left.
Your
I would like the defendant over here and the prosecutor on this side.
Whoa.
I need to sit by something.
Whoa. This is a civil lawsuit, not a civil case, not a criminal case.
Hey, Officer G, actually, can you take my vest and backpack, please?
Either way, there is still a prosecutor and a defense, even a civil case, even if this is a even if this is a bench trial. Alright?
Let the record reflect the police are stripping in the middle of court. In the middle of open court.
Why do you have tactical gear in the middle of court, huh? Why do you need night vision goggles in court? Are you afraid that we're going to come up behind you?
No, after the
There will be order in this court, you will remain in your positions, and we will conduct this in a civil manner.
Children.
I feel like they're going to shoot my client in the back of the head while he's talking.
Sir, that's highly illegal.
They are known to do that.
You know?
We do not have any firearms in the courtroom, sir.
Let the record reflect...
I want to be able to search... I want to search the officers to make sure they don't have any guns on them.
Request denied.
All the way back here.
Officers are here to
I have a
help and
taser
defend.
that I will openly admit that is not a lethal weapon.
Hey, hey.
Yo, put that down! You who just took the vest off the ground. How do you know he just took it off the ground?
He's wearing it! Whoa!
How did you prove that? Are we really being arresting my court witnesses?
Order! I will have fucking order in this court!
I'll give it back! I'll give it...
Let's back the vest and there's no issue.
Drop the vest.
Please stop throwing chem lights.
Let the record reflect the police framed my client.
Now, I would like to have an overview of the case before we begin. What is this about? What is going on?
Cody is suing because he was raped.
What?
Your Honor, and may it please the court, I am suing in a civil lawsuit openly against the Altus Police Department for excessive force on numerous occasions against those of various colors and ethnicities and backgrounds for no reason.
Stop that, sir. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Are you saying you want to stop my First Amendment rights to speak in an open court, sir? Let the record reflect the police are actively intimidating the prosecution.
Bailiff, if you can please stand at the back of the
courtroom, please. Is the record reflecting that?
Question, why is the judge crying? Just asking.
It's because you're not being orderly.
I feel like... Gun on the ground, run! My taser! About as orderly as you could expect. He's got a gun. Why does he have a gun?
I will ask you to leave the courtroom if you cannot contain yourself. Do I make myself clear?
This man pulled out a friggin' gun.
He is the bailiff. He is here to protect and serve.
And I couldn't draw it. So what, he can just whip out his gun and point it at people? Guys, out of character, my taser was bugged and I couldn't draw it. So I had to drop it, sorry.
Sir, I would like to make an announcement.
You will hold your tongue.
I swear to God, if this is him announcing his homosexuality again, I'm gonna kill him myself.
Now, please, align yourself in the goddamn benches. Do not stand in the middle of the aisle. Stand on one side of the room or the other, and we can get on with this.
Judge Mackford, can I position myself in the front of the court so I can have a view of everybody?
Please position yourself in the back of the court by the exit. You're the bailiff, correct?
I'm the security.
Yes, please position your back of the court in this corner here. Gives you a good vantage point over the entire proceedings.
I actually like this spot right here. It's very nice. I can see you.
Now, I would like...
I feel like we're going to have a biased trial against my client.
This is going to be a bench trial.
The judge is a tool of the government. Just letting that be stated.
If you cannot hold your tongue, sir, I'll ask you to be escorted out.
My client did not ask for a bench trial. My client asked for a trial by jury. He has a right to that.
Okay, if you're going to have a trial by jury, then I need the jury to shut the fuck up and listen to what I ask, alright? I do not mind a trial by jury, but you must consider, Conduct yourself in an orderly fashion. Do I make myself clear?
Alright guys, remember how much money I paid you. Let's keep this cool and vote my way.
Alright. I would like the defendant to present their case.
50 before 50, yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. Actually, I would like to present evidence. If you take this right here, this GoPro, and we hook it up to the AV monitor here. Oh, well, I think my... Oh. Alright, there we go. And if you present that on the AV monitor, you can see clearly in the GoPro, I did not do anything to him. I had my firearm in my hands. I did not touch him in any way possible. He started screaming rape. And then from then, I dropped the case, told him to just leave the area because it was an APD-controlled area. And then after that, someone stole our vehicle. We had to re-restrain everyone for our safety because we're not sure who had a weapon or not, because we did not search anyone illegally.
Can I take a shit, please?
And then from there, all we did was we let everyone go.
Thank you.
Okay. If you'll give me a minute to review this evidence.
What are you doing, man? I'm taking
Fire
a shit.
up the gun!
Okay.
Fire up
So
the
it
gun!
looks like right now
Fire
the
up
film
the
is a
gun!
little grainy.
Fire up
We
the
will
gun!
take this evidence into consideration.
Fire
Prosecutors, do you have a counterpoint?
up the gun!
Shoot.
Fire up the gun!
Fire
Fire
up the gun.
up
The lawyer.
the gun!
Prosecution.
Fire up
Taking
the
my
gun!
shit.
Alright, so... First, I would like to bring the testimony of my client, Cody, to explain the abuse that transpired last night. Hands up, no rape! Hands up, no rape!
Alright, Cody, please.
Hands up, don't rape!
Gee, if I can go out there, I will silence him.
Please gag that man. He is a disturbance to the peace.
Hands up, don't rape!
Okay, I'll gag the fuck out of him. Hey,
Silence
sir,
inner
I'm gonna
supporters
take my
now?
shirt
Is that what it is?
now.
Okay.
I do not mind
Is there any possibility
having constructive
can we
talk
get
in the
order,
court,
please?
but people who are just shouting and disturbing the court trial so we can't, you know, have a productive manner, and I can't even hear you witness.
Okay,
What's the
they're not
point of that? Also, wasn't he the man who was restrained?
Now, Cody.
Why is he out there? What's he picking
Hey,
up?
still talking about... Hey, hands up! Hands up! Oh, there's a shootout. That's always good in council.
Hands
So is this court case going to be dismissed or when? I mean, this is obviously
Okay.
not productive at all.
We're going
Cody,
to go
can you
ahead
please
with
explain
it,
what you
and
were doing last
they're
night
going
before
to
your
be situated
encounter with
separately.
Darren Jones?
Bro, yeah, he's a fleeing felon. You can't shoot at a fleeing felon in the back. You have to be in front of him. That's whatever. I'm done. After this, I would like to sue Officer Dewey.
You got another case on your hands, buddy.
Yeah, I do. I'm taking your ass
I'd like
to
to
federal
point out that
court.
was highly justified as he had just stolen lethal equipment from the truck. I did not fire lethal rounds at him. I tased him and restrained him.
Bailiff,
There was no
Bailiff,
excessive force.
please secure the situation outside and deal with it. We will deal with the proceedings inside here. Now, I'm sorry for the interruption.
Hello.
Witness, please continue with your testimony.
I'm going to go ahead and charge you with resisting arrest and theft. I'm gonna go ahead
Okay,
and
Santa
run
Claus.
the ID on you.
Cody, can you please explain to the very empty
Do you have any
court
identity, sir?
what you were doing on the night that
What button is
Darren
your
Jones
identity today, sir?
viciously attacked you?
Okay, so there's a back pocket. I found it. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, Mr. Puncher.
Now we
can
can.
hear
Now
you
we can.
now.
Use your voice
Okay.
box.
Sir, I needed your back pocket.
Okay, so I was on the public space at the police headquarters, and I noticed that there were sirens. And as a concerned citizen and YouTuber and vlogger, I ran to the scene to see what was happening, to document the abuses of the police in the city. When I arrived there, I saw this man berating people, so I started taking video, at which point he took much offense to me and had me detained, despite the fact he had no substantive evidence or probable cause that I committed any violation. At which point, he knocked the camera out of my hands and stomped on it, although he claims he did it accidentally. At which point, he detained me and held me against my will, kidnapping me, and to the effect that I was in trouble, even though I was not.
Back away, sir!
During this procedure, he then started fondling me in my no-no area and other parts, claiming he was searching for a weapon, even though I had none. This search was unwarranted, as I was not properly being detained for any purpose or any reason except for the fact that I am a man of color. That was my one crime that I committed, at which point I said I was going to sue him for fondling my genitals, and at which point he let me go and said, don't tell anyone about it.
Rainbow tires, don't shoot.
And here we are now.
You raped so easy.
Alright.
Sir, he raped so easy.
Alright, we're
Thank
still
you
working
for
on the
that.
vetting process properly.
Sir.
So much gunfire for a courthouse.
Let the
Thank you
record
for that
reflect
chilling
that
testimony.
Firearms
Darren
that
Jones,
those
why
are
did you
actually
crush my
everyone.
Why did you
I couldn't
crush
quite
my
hear you.
client's camera?
I did not. I'm uploading an audio video right now to the court website.
You know what? Your Honor, can I say something?
Don't rape.
The court will
I was
allow...
at the scene. Yeah, I was at the scene.
He's my lawyer.
Say that again, Your Honor.
I'm his lawyer.
Please proceed.
Alright, so I'm going to charge you with reckless driving today.
Okay,
$5,000
I was at
ticket.
the scene of the incident, and as a social justice warrior and the owner of a very prestigious Tumblr blog, I'm accustomed to seeing this kind of thing happening. See, you don't know it, but you're victim blaming this poor man. This poor man was touched, and because he is a man, you refuse to believe that he was touched, and you're victim blaming him.
Sir?
You know,
One more chance to pay that $35,000
I think
ticket.
you
Sir?
guys need to give him some consideration.
Okay, honestly, didn't see my logs. Are you being completely honest with
What
me?
you
I
need
didn't
to
see the
understand is that I'm here as an impartial member listening to both sides. When you throw words that I'm victim blaming around, it does little for your case. But your concern and your point is well taken, but keep in mind that in the future. Alright? Now, at this time, since we are still waiting for... Where are they going? Oh, no, that's not... Since we are still waiting
Oh,
for
by the way, sir,
rendered...
leave the area. I realize this may have been ambiguous, but I was talking to the prosecution, not to you as a judge.
Understand.
Or
Before we continue, since the render is still fuzzy and we're waiting for processing to complete it, we're going to take a short recess. We will reconvene here after I've reviewed the evidence, after the
Sounds
jury
to
has
me
had a
like
chance
you're
to review
editing
the
the video.
evidence. This is concrete proof. It will help to decide.
This is
What
gonna
about
be an
what about
impartial-
when your officer punched me after I asked him not to?
Do you have any proof other than word of mouth
I don't
to
believe that's on
support
the video,
this?
sir.
I have my feelings, which were hurt.
show him the bruises.
Dude, how's about I open my shirt and show you the bruises?
I would like to state
Stare at
that
them.
you actually kicked me in the chest first.
When did
And
I kick
instead
you
of
in the
putting-
chest? I shot you in the back.
What? No, you shot my other officer in the back, and then you were actually
that's me,
fired
asshole.
lethally upon. We hit you in the back. You went to EMS. You got healed. You came back, and then you kneed me in the chest, and I hit you upside the head with my gun. I didn't feel like hitting a lethal round into you.
I
felt
want
like
proof
it was.
that I need you in the chest because my bruises are pretty definitive that you hit me.
You kicked me in a bulletproof vest.
Hands up right now.
Oh, I'm
You
right
will
there.
put that fucking down. Put it down, you sick son of a bitch. Are you listening
Shoot
to
the
me?
judge! Shoot the judge!
Why are the police doing anything to stop this
Hands
man
up,
with
don't shoot!
weapons or
Hands
something?
up, don't shoot!
Because you told us to leave firearms inside of our vehicles.
Officers,
I want
don't
Sergeant
say
Jones
that I'm the
to come with me.
So wait,
That is my
you
fault.
people intentionally disarmed yourself?
No, we lied.
Let the record reflect the police were honestly prepared to respond to such an incident.
This case is
What did he do?
dismissed
Just asking.
based on mistrial This case is over.
Mistrial?
Yeah, mistrial.
Mistrial?
Y'all
What
were wrong.
mistrial?
Y'all
What
stupid.
mistrial?
Mistrial based on the evidence that I have in recording of, one, people paying to vote in a certain way in a rigged jury. Two, one person who was previously restrained comes in with a weapon holding up the entire courtroom. This case is dismissed.
We have no proof he was going to hold up the courtroom. He probably just had a statement he wanted everyone to hear.
Captain Cruncher, you
Or that
associated
he
with the
was
party
even
who
on-
just came in here.
He could have done that
Hands
on
up.
his own.